This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 37, verse 18. Four manner of things appear, good and evil, life and death, but the tongue ruleth over them continually. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kwadash, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Watch your mouth, Israel. We must know it's very powerful. The tongue is very powerful, Israel. Right? Reading again. Four manner of things appear, good and evil, life and death, but the tongue ruleth over them continually. You see that? The tongue rule over all four of those things, good, evil, life, and death. You see that? The tongue is very powerful, Israel. Okay? And we must control our emotions, okay? Because this is where the tongue starts to take over. Okay? When you get to getting all in your feelings, understand that the heart is very deceitful. Okay? It's very deceitful. And we're gonna prove that. But understand that it's very, very deceitful, man. You can think you think that in your heart you're feeling the right things, but you're not, man. The heart is so tricky, and the Lord made it like that. And we must understand that the flesh is going to go against the grain. Your flesh is going to go against your spirit, okay? Because they're contrary to each other, right? And we're gonna prove that. Let's go get that the heart is deceitful first, right? Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it, right? The heart is deceitful, man. What is deceitful? It's going to lie to you. It's going to make you feel certain things which you are not supposed to be acting in emotions anyway. We're supposed to go straight to the Bible. And if you're not feeling what this Bible is saying, guess what? Your heart is deceiving you. Okay? Who can know the heart? Because it's desperately wicked, man. It wants what it wants, right? But the flesh, the heart, your mind, which is your mind, right? It's deceitful. Okay, your flesh is trying to deceive your spirit. Okay, we must understand this. We're gonna go get that in the writings of Paul, right? This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, right? The tongue lusteth against the spirit. The heart lusteth against the spirit, Salakia. Right? Because just showed y'all in the book of Jeremiah, right, that the heart is deceitful and wicked above all things, right? This Paul is breaking it down, right? Reading again. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, the heart against the spirit, right? And these are contrary to one another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would, right? And I broke this down in a previous class, right? That your flesh and your spirit are not the same things. You could be thinking that you feeling something in the flesh, but if it's not of the spirit unless it comes out of this Bible. You have to go straight to the Bible to know the spiritual things. You're not going to feel them automatically. Because we have a zeal, but it's not according to knowledge, right? We must understand these scriptures so we can understand ourselves. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native and Seminole Indians are the Israelites. You have to watch what you say, okay? And be more like Job, man. You gotta ask the Lord to teach you. You gotta ask to be taught, right? to hold your tongue, man, and get an understanding, right? Let's go get that out of the book of Job, right? Something quick through the Spirit, Lord willing. And Lord willing is edifying to you, brothers and sisters, and you sincere brothers and sisters out there who really want to know who you are, right? Let's go to the book of Job, chapter 6, verse 24. Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, and cause me to understand wherein I have erred. Instead of you lashing out saying vain things against the Lord, like I done heard people saying F the Lord, this and that, but you gotta watch your mouth, okay? Because the Lord is listening, his eyes are beholding the evil done in Babylon right now. This is why everybody is in mourning right now, because of this so-called election. We gotta understand these things, okay? And watch y'all damn mouth out here, man. Okay? Because the Lord, he's not playing no games, man. And gotta understand that life and death is in the power of the tongue, man. Life and death, man. Let's go get that. Right? Because we're going to prove all things. Straight out of the Bible, man. This is not my own words. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Right? Chapter 18 and verse 21. Right? Because we have a misconception, man, of who's righteous and who's not, and who the Lord dealing with and who he's not dealing with. Okay? Y'all see things and y'all think that the Lord is dealing with these people, but this is not the case. Watch y'all damn mouths, man. Okay? Speaking against the Lord gonna get y'all dead. Okay? But let's go get that, man. Let's go get this out of the book of Proverbs. Chapter 18, verse 21. Life, Salakia, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. You see that? Whoever loves talking and having power in the tongue, life and death, right? Understand these things, man. Okay? You must understand you're going to eat the fruit of what you're going to eat what you say, man. The Lord going to make you eat what you say. And it's a very fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God, man. Yeah, we must understand these things, Israel. Okay? And the fear of the Lord is literally the beginning of wisdom. So if you don't fear the Lord, you have no wisdom, man. Okay? Don't matter how old you are. No matter if you think you're a grown woman, grown man. Watch out damn mouths out here, man. Okay? Because the Lord, like I said, he's beholding the evil done here. And he sees everything, man. He sees everything, good and evil, man. We must understand these things, Israel. Okay? Watch our mouths, man. Let's go get that out of the book of Hebrews. We're going to close it on that. Because it's a very, very fearful thing, man, to fall into the hands of the living power, man. I can't say it enough. Okay, Israel? We must understand these things to be able to you must fear the Lord to be able to get an understanding in the first place. Okay, let's go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 31. And it reads, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God," right? Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, it's a very fearful thing to fall into the hands of him. We got to understand this is the same God, the same Lord, the very same God who killed everybody on the earth but 8 people. Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives. Okay? He killed everything and everybody on the earth. Flooded them out, man. This is the same God, man. He gonna kill 2/3 of our people. And we must understand this. If y'all don't come out of this world, man, and understand what the Lord is doing here, y'all going to die here. Because 2/3 of our people going to have to die here. This is what coming into this election. A lot of you women gonna be starting to coming up missing more and more. You so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native and similar Indian man, woman, and child, because there are. You gotta understand our enemy is they're literally coming after us after this. This is prophecy, and it has to go on, right? Race wars, class wars, civil wars, World War III. It has to happen before the Lord gets back, and He's on the way. Okay, all these things must come to pass, and like I said, 2/3 of our people gonna have to perish here. Let's go to the book of Zechariah. We're gonna close it out on this. Lord, something quick, Lord willing, I hope that it's edifying to you brothers out teaching this truth, and you and the ones who not out yet, and you sisters that's listening, as the scriptures say to do so. I hope that this is edifying to the elect. Like I said, right? Let's go to the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass. That means going to happen. Okay? It's prophecy, right? That in all the land, said the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. You see that? 2/3. That means 2 out of 3 people. 2 parts of 3. Okay? That means 2 out of 3 people in this earth are going to perish here when the Lord gets back. Before the Lord gets back. Understand, same God that killed all those before the Ark of Noah was built. After the Ark of Noah was built, He killed them. This is the same God gonna do the same thing with the earth this time, but with fire. Okay, reading on. But the third shall be left therein. You see that? So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native and similar men, Indian man, woman, and child, watch your mouth, because like I said, 2/3 of our people going to die here. 1/3 gonna be left here. That's the elect. And Lord willing, we are up that number, right? Watch your mouth, Israel. Shalom.